Welcome to Bob Garage, and welcome to Snake Diet Barbell Time to Train. My name is Lawrence Malchef, and today squatting was my knees and ankles just were out of sync today. Not out of sync, I would just say they just flexibility wasn't there. For whatever reason, just finding depth, it wasn't there. Sometimes the body just doesn't find that depth. And I think, I wasn't really feeling used to this squat rack. I'm not sure what was going on. But, it's funny, man. I feel like I'm getting low and I feel like I'm hitting depth. But it's just wasn't there today. A lot of questionable depth, but the weight felt light. And I walked in. I was setting up everything, and I ripped the side of my t-shirt. So we're gonna get to see my side boob this whole squat session. So sorry about that, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So back to the serious business here of squatting. Weight felt light. Everything felt light today except for the last heavy deadlift. That felt a little bit heavy today, but I think that was just because I got a little forward. But we're not there yet. I got a little forward on my pull. We're not there yet, but we'll get there, of course. So all in all, the upper back tightness was there. Wrists felt good. Everything felt solid. The body was moving good. It just wasn't getting to that depth, and that's just a common issue that I'm having here. And I hate having to squeeze down and squeeze down. It would be nice just to be able to drop into the damn hole and have that depth be there, because there's going to come a point where the depth has got to be there. So I got to do what I need to do and find some mobility and work on that mobility and get the mobility there, because it's just, so I'm going to work on that, coach. I'm making a promise to myself so that this upcoming meet I'll be able to smash something in the 500s for my squat, which I think is quite possible, which would be a great milestone in my lifting, to be able to come back from all that fasting and to hit 500 raw and knee sleeves would be awesome. So let's take a look at where we need to go and let's get there. But this 360 for 3, like I said, it felt light. It just, the depth just wasn't there today. And I think this tiny rack had a little something to do with it. I just didn't really feel really comfortable inside of it all day. Well, that's a minor adjustment. It's early in the game, and we're gonna straighten that out. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, this was the only squat out of the 3 that looked good, and it's still questionable, even though it's there. I mean, it got there, but it just wasn't bang on, rock solid, deep the way it's supposed to be. So we'll get there. We'll get there. This couple sets of 4 here felt pretty good. They always feel good. They always feel light after you have 360 on your back and you chop off 50 pounds real fast. It always feels nice to knock that weight down and to get some busy work out of the way. These are the sets that get your that get everything gets your everything works towards the total. So you don't take anything for granted. You don't take anything light. That's one of my best friends there, John. He's he lives there too with his folks. His folks are up in their ears, so he's back home, taking care of things around the house, being the man of the house. And good on him, good on the family. I've known these guys for close to 30 years now, and great people, man. And you know, they're awesome folks, man. This is Bob. That's Bob's son, the guy I had on my channel. 77-year-old guy who's in super awesome shape for his age. That's his son that we saw. So that's his son, John. But anyway, we are going onward with this squat session here. That I was glad it was over because just the depth wasn't there. I mean, it's really, really shoddy depth, and you know, all in all, I really thought that my depth was there. It just wasn't squeezing down like the last time. So, um, to be continued. The benching today felt phenomenal. Benching as of late has been really, really good. Weights moving really nice on the bench. I'm doing a lot of lat work. I'm doing a lot of tricep work. Getting a lot of volume in on the triceps, and um, I believe that the bench is going as well as it is because I put on some weight, but also I feel like the bench is going great because putting in that volume, but also triceps. I can feel my triceps getting bigger. Um, and even more so, I have found how to fire off of my lats, which I'm beginning to put these lats that I have into play. I'm finally learning how to activate my lats on the press off the chest. And this little rack here, actually the pin placement, you know, the J hooks, which are really not J hooks. These are actual railroad. What do they call them? Railroad rivets. So this is a homemade rack from like 1968. So, um, but I've got a new rack and bench combo coming in the mail. It's just going to take another 5 weeks for it to get here. And it's really, really nice. It's from Elite FTS, and that's going to be a nice. It's going to be a really nice addition to my home gym. It's going to be like the center of the home gym. It's going to be really, really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, um, this 245 for 3 felt really, really sweet. Yeah, it's actually up um, 5 pounds because I don't have any 2.5 pound weights. I got to get some 2.5 pound weights. All the 2.5s here in the gym have the tiny little holes on them, so I can't even put them on the barbell. But these felt really, really good. 205 for 2 sets of 4. These were easy money, no problem. And I took a very, very little break. Um, my friend John thought I needed a spot, but I don't need a spot for 205 for 4. He hasn't. Actually, this is kind of funny, man. This is the first time he's ever seen me work out in the 5 years that I've been powerlifting because he's been out of town, busy with his thing, and so he just stepped back to see if I needed any assistance. Greatly appreciated, buddy. But doing good. Always nice to have somebody that willing to help out on the spot. So no. I ain't mad at you, my man. So good shit there. Thank you for the help, but I was okay. All right, deadlifting. Finally, I'm like, yes, finally get to the thing I love to do the most. Even though I love to squat, deadlifting. This is my bread and butter lift. Even though the bench now is turning into something I really, really look forward to. The squat, I'll be looking forward to the squat when I can get my ass into that hole. Yeah, I know there's a joke in there, but as soon as I can get my bottom down into the bottom of the squat and fly out of there, that's when I'm really, really gonna love squats. Now, this 405 moves super easy. This 505 for 3, they're coming up quick. I like that, but I believe that I'm going to need a rack pull setup to work on the right about. Let's see, where does it slow down? I think it is slowing down. Yeah, right there, right at the knee. I need to start working on some rack pulls at the color tendon area. Um, but who knows? Um, I could have taken a little bit longer of a break before pulling this 505 for 3. But my body said go, so I went, and that was a little hitching or whatever at the end, but. After I have this week and I eat and rest and recover, I'm looking forward to next week pulling another big number. So that's going to be nice. Now these 430s for 2 sets of 4 came off super easy. These were a pleasure to do. Yeah, always a pleasure to lift something lighter, right? So second set coming up here. And that was really, really nice, man. That last set, that just moved really, really good. So we can get this set over with. We can talk about the assistance work coming up. And something really important I need to say about the assistance work is that I think, I'm not going to make light of the coronavirus, man. There, 7,000 people are dead because of it world over. I know that's a low, low percentage when you look at the 6 billion people that are on the planet, but it's still nothing to joke about. Let's stay safe out there, guys. All right. So the thing here about the assistance work is that the issues with the coronavirus have caused me to make a gym, and it's caused me to make do. And so, one benefit, one upside to that is that I do a lot more free weights now that I don't have any machines to work with. So I've got to do everything free weights. And I kind of like that. Um, machines are awesome. They're great tools. But to be able to hit all my goals with using just free weights would be really, really awesome, man. And my battery ran out. And I thought I had all my. I went right from this and used 85 pounders for my bicep curls, but I didn't notice that my battery had run out, so I don't have that for you, Coach. Anyway, on to the next training session. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.